Fuse presents Linkin Park, live from Madison Square Garden. This Fuse concert event is presented by Coca-Cola. Open happiness. Encore tomorrow, 7/6 Central. Fuse, where music lives.
Big said it increased the complication. Kane said don't step, I ain't the one. But Chuck said it Uzi weigh a ton. And I'm just a student of the game that they taught me. Rocking every stage and every place it brought me. I'm awfully underrated, came in to correct it. So it ain't mistaken, I'ma state it for the record. I am opposite of whack, opposite of weak, opposite of slack, synonym of heat, synonym of crack, close to a peak. Far from a fuck, y'all ought to stop talking, start trying to catch up. And all the people say try to catch up. way. Why am I so uptight today? Paranoia's all I got left. I don't know what's just me first or how the pressure was fed, but I know just what it feels like to have a voice in the back of my head. It's like a face that I hold in, a face that waits for the close in, a face that runs every time they, a face that laughs every time they fall. Should you know that when it's time to sink or swim, and the face inside is hearing me right underneath my skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like the face inside is right underneath my skin. I know I've got a face in me, points out all of my mistakes in me. You've got a face on the inside too. Your paranoia's back and worse. I don't know what set me off first, but I know what I can't stand. Everybody acts the fact that the benefits I can't add up to what you can, but everybody is a face that it hold in, face that it wakes and it pulls in, face that runs every time they go, face that laughs every time they fall. So you know that when it's time to sink or swim, then the face inside of what's you too. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. and wash this memory clean. Let the floods cross the distance in your eye. Give me reason to throw this all, connect the space between. Let it be enough to reach the truth that love across this new divide.
silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him, takes on its multi-armed form and says, "Now I come, death runner,
Can we please get one fist up in the air? Put 'em up, y'all. Put 'em up like that. to the tone and the violent rhythm. No words sound steady, some empties within them. We'll say yeah, fist flying up in the air, like we're holding on to something that's invisible there. Living at the mercy of the pain and the fear, until we dead it, forget it, let it all disappear. Yeah. Waiting for the end to come, wishing I had strength to stand. This is not what I had planned. It's out of my control. Flying at the speed of light, thoughts were spinning in my head. So many things were left unsaid. It's hard to let you go. I know what it takes to move on. I know how it feels to lie. All I wanna do is trade this life for something new, holding on to what I haven't got. Sitting in an empty room, trying to forget the past. This was never meant to last. I wish it wasn't so. I know what it takes to move on. I know how it feels to lie. All I wanna do is trade this life for something new, holding on to what I haven't got. Yeah, what was that when that fire was gone? I thought it felt right, but that right was wrong. All caught up in the eye of the storm, and trying to figure out what it's like moving on. And I don't even know what kind of things I said. My mouth kept moving and my mind went dead. So picking up the pieces now, where to begin? The hardest part of ending is starting again. Go! This is not the end, this is not the beginning. Just a voice like a riot rocking every revision. Don't you listen to the tone and the violent rhythm? Know the words sound steady, some empty within them. We say yeah, fists flying up in the air, like we're holding on to something that's invisible there. Cause we're living at the mercy of the pain and the fear. Until we dead it, forget it, let it all disappear. All right. Check this out. Can I please see everybody front to back, side to side, top to bottom? Put your hands together for me. Yeah. There we go. Close both lights below the window. I close both blinds and turn away. Sometimes solutions aren't so simple. Sometimes goodbye's the only word. Oh, and the soul will set free. starts with one thing. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind and design this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know. Time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away and it's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on and didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why, doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. So things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Thank you, New York. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, New York, you guys have been great today. Thank you very much. We love this city. We love playing here. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I want to hear you guys singing with me, loud and proud, all right? Crawling in my skin, these wounds, they will not heal. Fear is a weapon, confusing what is real. There's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. This lack of self-control I fear is never ending, controlling. I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Doubt, sense of confidence, inside is just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin, these wounds, they will not heal. Fear is a weapon,
distracting, reacting against my will. I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Without a sense of confidence, I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before, so insecure.
Sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Keep on lying to
the fact that everyone could see these scars. What I want you to want, what I want you to feel. In a sight, no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So I go watching you, turn your back like you always do. Face away and pretend that I'm not. I'll be here cause you're all that I got.
I can't live the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in no time. Oh, damn, this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored.
I am a little bit insecure, a little unconfident. You don't understand to do what I can, and sometimes that don't make sense. You never want to say, and I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out. So let go, watching you, turn your back like you always do. Face away and pretend that I'm not. I'll be here cause you're all that I got. Come on.
I can't live the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in no time. Oh, damn, this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. Hear me out now. You're gonna listen to me
you very much.